But Mind Squat, putting on toe socks is super hard. No, it's not. Toe socks are no harder to put on than regular socks. And I'm about to show you how. Putting on toe socks onto your feet, that's really hard because all the individual toes, and I just don't have the time to. So I'm gonna put on my traditional socks. Well, this video is for you to prove that these socks are no harder than these socks. You've got that reversed. These socks are no harder than these socks to put on, and we're gonna prove it. We've got 3 different tries. We've got the regular Injinji socks, nice ones. We've got our super socks, and they're going up against Pokemon. That's right. And then we have, of course, Creeper socks. Creepers going up against SpongeBob Christmas. Let's get started. When you put them like that, they're about the same. Okay, let's do it. Ready, set, go. Okay, oh, okay, yeah. These river socks, I love these socks. They're almost like compression socks, but they're super warm. Love them. All right, one's on. Shouldn't have been doing all the talking because that made it seem like I was stalling. Try not to stall. Put it on, fast, done. Time it. Okay, now let's take them off. And let's go to our Injinji socks. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and start the timer. Injinji socks going on. Boom. Boom. Toes lined up and slip them on. Wiggle your toes while you're putting them on. Okay? Oh, out of the way, puppy. Everybody's trying to see the quick Injinji socks. And done. Toe socks are toed, and that's the way they go. Boom. Okay, so as you could see, the Injinji socks compared to the Fox River socks, similar put on time. Very little difference, if any, at all. Okay, so we're going to save the best for last, which is going to be our super socks up against SpongeBob and Patrick Christmas. And if you're finding any of this video to be entertaining or informative, go ahead and hit that like button and make sure that you have subscribed to the channel because it really does help. And now, without further ado, we get into Creeper socks versus some standard ordinary Pokemon socks. Which one's going to win? Let's find out. We did these ones last time, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the Creeper socks first. The only difference between putting on toe socks and regular socks, besides you're putting them inside of your toes, is that you have to actually know which foot is which when you're doing it. If you know which foot is which, putting them on is easy. And when I say easy, I mean, oh no, it didn't go in my pinky toe. Don't worry, everybody. All's not lost. And pull them all on. And gotta make sure that they go all the way up. If you don't make sure they go all the way up, then you'll have like a little bit of it hanging like that, you know? And you don't want that. You want them all the way down. Toe socks completed. Toe socks, awesome. Love the Creeper socks. Got a whole different video on which ones performed the best, and if you want to, go ahead and check that one out. All right, now for the time race, which one is faster? Ready, set, go. Okay. And really, is it much faster? I don't know. Is it gonna make or break your day if you had to spend an extra couple of seconds to put socks on? I hope not. If so, you need to wake up just a little bit earlier. Waking up early is awesome. Okay. So we did it. We've got 2 pairs of socks put on, timed. Hopefully I put the time up in the screen. All right, so we got our Pokemon socks up against the Creeper socks. It was a fast battle, but which one won? Probably the Pokemon ones. But how much faster was it? Not much. Alrighty, thanks for sticking around with me. And if you've been waiting for this, here it is. We have the Super Socks up against SpongeBob Christmas Socks. Which one's going to win? This one is going to be a tough battle. We know that these ones are a little bit harder to put on than our Creeper socks or even our Injinji socks. These ones are a nice cottony kind of blend, and this one is Benesium, some kind of weird material like that. These are outdoor toe socks. These are socks meant to go in your shoes to help with blisters and stuff like that. I love these socks. I wear them all the time, but when I want to enjoy the foot on the ground, these are the ones I go with. Those are the Parallax socks. Love the Parallax socks as well. All right, so we have two different socks. They're both the same sock. And let's get this battle started. Starting right now. Go. Patrick. Oh no, Patrick snug on my toe. Toenail got snug and we're on. Boom. Okay, SpongeBob Christmas. Oh, I love Christmas. Christmas is the best. These are a little bit tight. Okay, that one's a lot tight. It's gonna go on. Whew, that one barely made it over my heel. It was super tight right here. All right, there we go. Love them. All right, that was pretty fast. This one was a little bit tight, so it made it a little bit harder to get on. But, and hard to get off. Oh my. What you doing? You trying to help? All right. And now, for the time we've been waiting for, how long does it take to put on Super Socks? Ready, set, Super Socks. Okay. Key to Super Socks is to get them lined up. Use the ground because they're meant to go on the ground to wiggle your toes in. Okay. These ones are a little bit harder to get all the way up on this pinky toe. But once you do it, you gotta kind of pull, massage it on there. We'll get a close-up of that here in a second. Okay? All the toes lined up. Use the ground. Don't be afraid to get them dirty. That's what they're for. They're for moving on the ground. And then go ahead and massage them on there. Okay, and perfect. We've got it good. All right, that was a little bit slower than the SpongeBob. I would say that Christmas SpongeBob and Patrick probably won that one. But what's better about these socks? These ones are meant for the ground. You can step right from wherever you are, right onto the ground with these socks on, and that's not gonna hurt them at all. So hey, this has been a battle of lifetime, a battle between regular socks, toe socks, Injinji toe socks, and Creeper toe socks, of course Super Socks. And we found out that putting on regular socks is just a little bit easier, but putting on toe socks makes you cool. And if you want to be cool, get you some toe socks and then you'll be cool. Okay. It doesn't, I'm just kidding everybody. You don't need toe socks to be cool. You're cool just being you. But if you want to be super cool, no, I'm just kidding. If you want Super Socks, they're cool. You're already cool. Okay, everybody. Well, that's going to be the end of the show today. We had our competition between our regular socks and our toe socks. We had the Injinji right up there with the Creepers and, of course, Super Socks. And which one lasted? Which one was faster? Well, of course, regular socks were a little bit faster, but not much faster. And I'm here to tell you that if you want to be cool, get you some Super Socks.